Special Agent Fox Mulder here, and we're down at the yard on the Friday. This train hasn't come past, so I'm assuming it didn't come yesterday, because we have a whole heap of empty carriages here with their stillages free of steel coils. So no trains next week, so I'm assuming heading back up. So we'll be probably putting some power on the front end shortly. And yeah, so we're at Hastings. We're down at Bluescape Yard. We can see this is where they store the they usually store some of the obviously the coil carriages there, but we've got our hoppers on our little flat cars as well. 3 sets of tracks, and as part of the Bluescape loop, as I like to call it. And there's one of our switches here, and we've got one just up further. I was just filming. There we go. And there is where he'll be hooking up to. Now, what gives me that idea? You can probably see something missing off the end there if it was actually the end of the train, and he parked it up there, so no EOT device, as we can see, which gives me about, with this train, about 5% more chance that it's going to actually turn up, because you never know. Here's our switch, our switcheroo, and our turnout right there. Is what Agent Mulder doesn't mind, all this sort of stuff, the what goes into it, where the tracks go, all that sort of business, as well as the trains that go on them. Okay, what have we here? Everyone's going to go, of course, everyone's going to go, that's a derail, Agent Mulder. Surely that's a derail. Well, in Australia, wrong. In Australia, those are called Scotch blocks. So, Scotch block, why? Don't know, but we call them a Scotch block. So, that's the one that obviously prevents the big steel horse with all its horsepower from ending up in the boss's lap, because his office is just over the top of that train there. Or not that train, those carriages. And that down there leads to the main road. And of course crosses that and then heads onto the Stony Point line and makes its way up to the city. And here we have our start of our Bluescape loop, as we look at how the widescreen mode that, how the steel horse, the Bluescape steel train goes about its business. So this is what I call in the loop itself, I call this switch number 1. And just a bit further down there, they had an old Scotch block, which I said before is a defect detector, and that's been removed now. And we can see by our track configuration that the train will be coming down the hill from the left there, the engine that is. What are you looking at over there? You're waiting for the train too? And yeah, he's going to come down here, and obviously he'll flick himself past the switch as I imitate the action with my phone, and down a little bit, and then he'll change the switch, and he'll probably go long hood forward all the way down there and hook it up. That's how I'd imagine it'll happen, and then he'll be going to Melbourne short forward, because I've never seen him go long forward, that's for sure. Alright, so I'm just going to hang around here for a minute. I'll stop the video there. That's just going to be a little tour de force of where the steel horse goes, and just up there and there, probably about, well, that says they've got a whistle in 50 metres, so yeah, just around there. It's probably about 400 metres to the intersection. Alright, hope you enjoyed that. It's a little tour of the rail infrastructure at Bluescape, and that'll be Special Agent Fox Mulder catching you in the next one, and out.